yesterday. What did I do? Oh yeah, I was setting up Windows. Window. No, Windows. Window. With SDL3, if I'm not mistaken. But it seemed like an abstraction over yeah, because it was meant for like cross-platform and stuff, which is great, but can I reduce this? Yeah. In the video yesterday he said we are going to be building a renderer, so it seemed wise. Why do I sound so weird? Yeah, it seemed wise to use something more closer to bare metal. So I've decided to use GTK, or try it out at least. If it doesn't work, you can always use SDL3. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so I guess the first step is really set up to get a window going. I've done a couple of things yesterday. I tried it out and see. It does work. Almost. So all I had to do is here. Link libc and system library GTK4. There's a couple of things I want to check out. Standard, no, Zig. I want to see how I did run into a couple of problems yesterday. Okay, here. I do want to go through this before I start. Although Zig is independent of C, and unlike most of the languages, does not depend on libc. Zig acknowledges the importance of interacting with existing C code. There are a few ways Zig facilitates C interop. C-type primitives. These have guaranteed C API compatibility and can be used like any other type. C char short, u short, int, uint long, u long, long long, u long long, u long double long. Interrupt with C. Type, use any opaque. I'm also thinking, should I just do it in C? In case he does show how to set up build. But still, I do want to try Zig. Because I think when I'm streaming, it's the only time I get to do some Zig. Right now. So, yeah, okay. We stick to Zig. Besides, after we set up the window, we don't need any other dependency. Yeah. Okay, we stick with it. To interrupt with the C void type, use any opaque. Oh. See also primitive types. That's fine. Seen it many times now. Import from C header file. The @c import built-in function can be used directly to import symbols from .h files. Yeah, I did come across one of these yesterday. I think it's got to do with comp time. No. We don't want programmers to use C style. But sometimes you have to interface with C code. Yes, we do. I don't think that's gonna happen, is it? Oh, they do have libc for Windows. Whatever happened to it? GNOME. Okay, I don't know. This makes sense at this point. Sometimes you have to. Here are some use cases. Oh, I don't get it. Okay, let's get back on track for now. No CRT stdio inline 1. Wonder where this is defined. Okay, never mind. We'll come back to it later. Still don't get it. Why is it? C style. Oh, because it's got variable arguments. Got it. Gotcha. Because in Zig you use struct. The cImport function takes an expression as a parameter. This expression is evaluated at compile time and is used to control preprocessor directives and include multiple .h files. Preprocessor. What are preprocessor directives? Program that processes source code before it gets compiled. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Like these things. Pound define. I do remember that. Expression is evaluated at compile time and is used to control preprocessor directives and include multiple .h files. C equals cImport at cDefine. Interesting. C undefined GNU source and C include sound io.h. Okay, interesting. That's pretty cool. I like that. C translation CLI. Don't think I need translation. When translating C code with Zig translates C, you must use the same target triple that you will use when compiling the translated code. In addition, you must ensure that C flags used, if any, match the C flags used by code on the target system. Using the incorrect target or C flags could result in clang or Zig parse failures. Okay. I don't intend to translate, so I guess I could move on. cImport versus translate. Oh, interesting. cImport and Zig translate C use the same underlying C translation functionality. So on a technical level, they are equivalent. In practice, cImport is useful as a way to quickly and easily access numeric constants, type defs, and record types without needing any extra setup. If you need to pass C flags to Clang, or if you would like to edit the translator code, okay, you can recommend to use zig translate C and save results to a file. Common reasons for editing generated code include changing any type parameters in function like macros to more specific types. Yeah, I saw this a few times. I'm not sure I understand what it is. Changing pointer. Is it C pointer of type T? Slice of type T. Don't get it. Oh, okay, got it. It's a slice of pointer. Changing C pointers to a slice of pointers or pointers for improved type safety. And enabling or disabling runtime safety within specific functions. Hey Taras, how you doing? Have you heard about Hair programming language? I have now. What is it? C-type, pointers. They are thinking about including it into Fedora. Don't know what that is. I know what Fedora is. Not sure what Hair is. Now I gotta look it up. Hair. Okay, it's written for writing operating systems. Nice. It looks pretty new though. Okay, where was I? C translation caching, translation failures. Some C constructs cannot be translated to zig, for example. Oh, I should read this. But is it something you use? I like small languages. Fair enough. I too like small languages. And that's where I like Go. It's pretty small. Subsequent runs with the same source file targets C flags cache. Right, okay. Verbose, C import. Ah yeah, I forgot. You like using Dart. Still haven't tried it. Even though I have the opportunity. Because at work, one of my teammates uses Dart. OpenSCAD. Don't know what that is. Okay. I take your word for it. OpenSCAD is markup language for 3D modeling. Okay. Like Markdown? No. So more like HTML. Is it like HTML for 3D modeling? Translating the same code to see where the verbose import. Okay, I could look this up later. Translation failures. Maybe like R. I've heard of R. Maybe, I think I have. Not sure. Ah, yes, I think I have. Is it like the math thing or the research thing? R. I read something about it a long time ago. SIG employs demotion to allow translation to continue in the face of non-translatable entities. Demotion comes in 3 varieties: opaque, extern, and compile error. Opaque just means unknown, but not 0. Typically used for type safety when interacting with C code that does not expose struct details. Yeah, like most of the C structs so far. Weird. C structs and unions that cannot be translated correctly will be translated as opaque. Cannot be translated will be demoted to extern declarations. Yeah, seen a lot of these too. Thus, non-translatable types can still be used as pointers, and non-translatable functions can be called so long as the linker is aware of the compile function. Okay, that's fair enough. It's pretty good. Compile error is used when top level definitions cannot be translated or demoted. C macros. Best effort to attempt to translate function like macros to equivalent SIG functions. Since C macros operate at the level of lexical tokens, not all C macros can be translated to SIG. Macros that cannot be translated will be demoted to compile error. Note that C code which uses macros will be translated without any additional issues, since Zig operates on a preprocessed source with macros expanded. It's merely the macros themselves which may not be translated to Zig. Oh, okay. Okay, it just expands the macros. Makes sense. Consider the following example. Undefined make local name init int name equal init. A1 B2 return A plus B. Turn C int. Oh, okay, so it like inlines the macro. Interesting. Okay. Note that foo was translated correctly despite using a non-translatable macro. Okay, so you can't use make local. I missed this statement. Compile error unable to translate C unexpected token equal. Okay, but all the functions that depend on it still work. That's pretty good. C pointers. Oh yeah, seen a couple of these too. This type is to be avoided whenever possible. The only valid reason for using a C pointer is see the too cold or it's too warm. I prefer warm. Excuse me. The only valid reason for using a C pointer is in auto-generated code from translating C code. When importing C header files, it is ambiguous whether pointers should be translated as single item pointers or many item pointers. C pointers are a compromise so that Zig can utilize translated header files directly. Okay. C pointer supports all the syntax of the other two pointers. Coerces to other pointer types as well as optional pointers. When a C pointer is coerced to a non-optional pointer. Safety checked occurs if the address is 0. Allows address 0 on non-freestanding targets. Dereferencing address 0 is safety checked. Optional C pointers introduce another bit to track of null, just like optional U size. Note that creating an optional C pointer is unnecessary, as one can use normal optional pointers. Okay. Yeah, I did try this yesterday. Supports type coercion. To and from integers. I wanted to know how that worked. Ah, right, okay. Supports comparison with integers. Does not support zig only pointer attributes such as alignment. Use normal pointers, please. Okay. When a C pointer is pointing to a single struct, dereference the C pointer to access the struct's fields or member data. Pointer to struct dot star dot struct member. Okay. Okay, so you gotta dereference it, and then you can use the fields. When a C pointer is pointing to an array of structs, I got myself a 3D printer, so I'm having fun making 3D models using code. Hey, that's nice. What have you made so far? When a C point is pointing to an array of structs, the syntax reverts to this. Points to an array of structs. Okay. Oh, so you can just use... Interesting. Interesting. Jeez, how long is this? Okay, it's nearly done. See variadic functions. Extern C function printf format turns an int. Okay, so that's the only place it supports. I've never seen this anywhere else so far. Variadics. I annotated keyboard scan and making my own case for it. You making a case for... Are you making a keyboard? I'm guessing you built the frame. Hey Bossy, long time no see. What's APs? That's periodic start. Oh no, I just woke up. I'm okay. Thank you for asking though. How are you doing? Think I need to refill my coffee. Plus maybe I didn't sleep enough. Could be a bit of both. Cheers for asking. Either ways. I want to alter existing membrane keyboard to be flexible and to integrate it into pants or apron. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. It sounds funny though. I'm doing good. I have just been working on the CLI timer again. Are you doing TDD on the timer? Okay, so you're just doing it without it. Okay, I'm curious. How much has it changed? I'm too slow at it. Definitely a skill issue, but I think I'm better at writing tests after. You know, I feel the same way. I am better at writing tests after. Plus, I'm not sure if it's a skill issue. I've heard from like a lot. Because it's hard to know, at least for me, beforehand, exactly what I'm doing. I said, okay, I'm writing it differently and started from scratch and wrote code like a beginner. Did in 2 hours what I did over multiple days of planning and using test doubles. Yeah. I mean, testing is good, but I think it just gets in the way sometimes. My opinion, when I'm doing TDD, I feel like my interface is just made to try. I have the same. I used to feel the same thing. Because you feel like you build interfaces just so you can test. Whereas the point of the program is to like do something. To try and be testable and satisfy tests. As a result, the interface. Exactly. I have the same problem. It's so fucking annoying. Maybe testable, but it's just bad. Exactly. 100%. I couldn't agree more. Because, yeah, you just. When you do TDD, sometimes you forget that you're writing programs to also solve a problem. And then it just becomes all about tests. But this also sounds a bit like an integration test problem. Because if you test a unit, you shouldn't really need interfaces. But I get what you mean. I think it was last month at work, where we removed one of the features. And it had like so many tests. I could just delete them all and the interfaces were just gone. Didn't even need them. Only needed it for the test. It was quite a nice day. I added a branch called Dirty, which is where I'm just writing it without caring as much. You know, I find a lot of the times, initially I think it's better to write without caring too much, and then you can care on the second iteration. I did some, right now I've got to get GTK going, so maybe you can link it after. I did some tests on that today for time. In my opinion, the code is fine. I haven't really been super serious with it, and yet it turned out better than with TDD. I can see that being the case. Test doubles. Not sure what that is. Hang on, I'll be right back. I need some coffee. Don't think TDD is bad. I just feel like I'm so obnoxiously slow, and I also can't judge if I'm testing. I see, I have the same problem. Not problem, right? Well, same beef with testing, because a lot of the times I don't know what to test, or if it's even worth testing, unless I've written the code. I don't know if it's just you. It's like I've heard it from quite a lot of people. I do think tests have value, but I don't know if TDD is really. The way. BA end. What does that mean? Oh, interesting. I didn't see this. Call convert dot c. See it. I've seen this too a few times. Some I less than count. May have been the TDD was overkill for my particular project, but I feel regardless of what it is, I'll just be as slow, so the ROI isn't worth. I once worked on a project with 95% test coverage. I don't know I care much about coverage. It doesn't mean anything really. It was a medical application. The more tests you write, the easier it becomes. I disagree a little bit. I don't know about medical things. Maybe it makes sense. Also find that when there's a lot of tests, like the smallest thing can make them fail. But I guess that's kind of the point. I don't know, not sure. That the more tests I have, harder it is to proceed, since harder to think of the next test. Yeah, because it becomes all about testing at that point. You forget that you're actually writing the program. I also feel like there are foot guns, since you could be heading in the wrong direction from tests, and if you do that, then doing double the work as well. Yeah, of course. You just prototype the code out, you can understand if something is wrong. Yeah, I think that's always a better idea. In most cases, can't say always. Whoa, plus equals that. Turn some. I forgot what it was. When C macro VA start. Standard arc. Right, okay. VA start shall be invoked with an instance to a valid VA list object. AP before any calls to VA arg. Okay, makes sense. Kinda. That's what it's called, AP. How does it grab the next one? Expands the type. Expands to an expression of type tea. Anyways, I think I gave it a fair chance. Didn't try once and gave up. I gave it multiple months looking into it. Did katas initially. Practiced on some leak code, funnily enough, and did this project. Still wasn't for me. Still isn't for me. Yeah, I think I did the same thing. Tried it for a while. I think a few months. Maybe even a year. Not sure. I even tried it at work a few times. Never really found them that useful. I still write tests though, occasionally. There's some like problems when I solve beforehand. I know like definitely gonna mess something up here. So for those I always just write tests. But always after, not before. Okay, so you can get an arc. Okay, makes sense. The last one. Exporting a C library. Actually, they never talk about... Well, they do. Here. What's up with the music? Weird. Leave that on. Hey, I am me. That is you. You did mention your name. Or maybe you did. Can't remember. Also, long time no see. One thing I was surprised about it was I was able to write useful tests for code, but I'm not caring so much, so I don't know if that was luck or because I'm actually having fun writing better code. I mean, could be both. The stream is inspiring me to program. I've been occupied and haven't done it in a while. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, I think that was everything. Okay, now I can finally... Jeez, that was an hour. They still didn't mention... Was it C... Inter... Op? Can't remember. Anyway. Each GTK is a widget toolkit. Each user interface created by GTK consists of widgets. This is implemented in C using GObject. Oh, okay. Interesting. Widgets are organized in a hierarchy. Window widget is the main container. The use of interfaces. Excuse me. Built by adding buttons, drop-down menus, input fields, and other widgets to the window. If you are creating complex user interfaces, it's recommended to use GTK Builder. Not necessary. I just need a window. GTK is event driven. The toolkit listens for events such as click on a button and passes the event to your application. Excuse me. This chapter contains some tutorial information to get you started with GTK programming. It assumes that you have GTK, its dependencies, and a C compiler. Yes, I do. If you need to build GTK itself first, refer to... No, not yet. This program will create an empty 200 by 200 pixel window. Perfect. Exactly what I need. What is activate? Okay, you pass in a callback. Hey, welcome. It's a bit quiet, I have to warn you. There's like maybe 3 people. Or 4 now. Fair enough. Always welcome. Okay. We need a GTK application. Okay, let's give it a go. App is... Yeah, let's call it C. What was it called again? GTK application new. Guess call it Handmade .zip. Application flags. Application flags. Default flags not defined. just leave it as can't find it, so application default flags. Yep, can't find it. Leave it at 0 for now. Go the app. G signal connect. Needs app. Detailed signal, a handler and data. Just go with the example. Activate. Oh geez. It's like never stop. C.G callback. No. Okay. I know callbacks are a bit different. Activate. C.GTK application pointer. And G pointer, which is C.user data. And it returns nothing. There was something I had to do which I can't remember. To pass in sig. How can I define a function that will be by a C library callback? I think it was C pointer. Okay, call convert. Can be used to specify calling convention of a function type. Okay, so that means it can be called by C, if I'm not wrong. I need once window is equal to GTK application window new. Takes out. Set title default size. Window set TIT title. Isn't it already a window? Okay. It's a lot of capitals. And I guess okay, at least it's defined. Okay, and then I'm gonna set default size. Dot window set default size. Width and height. Ooh, I'm not sure if I can pass. That should be interesting. Because these are... I think I might have to convert them. And passing... Okay, that's good to know. Wrong doc. Okay, we've set the size, and then we can present the window. E.gtk window present. Yeah, it's a good point. What did you do with the G pointer? Nothing. Okay, so this should open a window. Expected one argument. Oh yeah, I missed that. Activate. Really? Excuse me. Ah, yes. Cause about now. No? Let's try. Interesting. Guess I can look into here. Takes a function any type. Brilliant. Can I just... Jeez. Did I get the same error yesterday? Let me just see all of it. One, 3 errors. Expected types, optional pointer function. Okay. So this method does expect to user data is not defined. Oh, I forgot. It's C, the type comes first. My bad. Oops. Always get that mixed up. Okay. Activate callback. What's the problem now? Expected pointer. Expected function call convert void. No arguments. Oh, motherfucker. I had the same problem yesterday. Because application new tries to get... Oh no, it was window. Window new, is it? Has anyone else tried it? Big GTK4. I did see this yesterday. Hang on. No. Yep, and that. I'm not sure that's defined. Oh, it is. How come I couldn't find it? That's weird. Okay. I didn't know you had to do that. Takes a G pointer. Oh, because it called the G object. It's all a bit confusing. Yeah. Print hello. Takes a widget and data. What's this for? Oh, I totally missed this. B application run. Callbacks defined. Okay, that's defined too. Argc, argv. Okay. Oh no. I think it's just crashed my program. Oh no. Because I tried to save an excellent library. Jeez. 65,000 lines. That's wild. Still haven't fixed the error though. Line 20. Connect, activate G callback, null. Okay. On-time call of... I think I had the same problem yesterday. Okay, let me go back to this one. Interesting. Is that why it's defined? My first hiccup was signal connect that caused compiler error due to mismatching parentheses, which was when I learned that GTK often use convenience macros for function calling. Since macros contain preprocessor directives for compiler, they may present some problems when using with other programming languages. get ourselves going again. Need to pull GTK docs to understand what the macro function does and which C functions we can call instead. Oh geez, I've gone through this. Signal connect. What? Okay, that's weird. Because we can create our own convenience function zig that to do the same thing the macro functions did. Because the first function parameter of a zig struct function is typically the self. I wanted my handler function. Receiver. See void. Okay. Pulled up a trivial application exercise. Yeah, that's the one I was trying to. Maybe. What are define type and declare final type? Funny. So once again, pull up GTK. We can see that G-define type. I don't get this either. What you doing? What are you playing at? Why does it go to GTK? interesting. What does this do? Okay, but GTK. Using a different method. Handler, data, destroy that. Okay. No. Let's try this. The handler, data. Because it's not defined. Yep. Not annoying at all. Maybe it's defined. Where did it go? Let's leave it as it was. See what the error was. Expected type. Oh, did I not fix that? I did. G closure, call convert, found any opaque. Cause no, hang on. function pointer. Yeah, and just found. Oh, maybe. No, that didn't fix anything at all. Maybe because it's not public. No, that's not it. Where does he define the callback? Right, and then I kind of miss STL now. Me? This is just trying to open a window. Project to generate zig bindings to go object. G object. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. binding for Go object-based, G-object-based libraries such as GTK. Use the bindings, find the latest release. Excuse me. Do you have example yet? Actually, I don't get this error. What am I missing? Let me see. Yeah, it's cloud as well. What's that, Cal? Cloud. What's causing this error? Let's give it all of it. Yeah, hello world. Sounds like a good start. The only challenge is then I'll have to go through the bindings, but at least they'll be in Zig. This is all I really need. All I need is a window. Ah, okay, I see. I forgot about that. We just do a pointer cast. Let Zig handle it. I'll fix. Must be calm time known. Is it none? Not? I've seen the other one before. That did no work. Can you show me a working sample? I mean, I am tempted to him a star. I can close this. What's this? Why didn't you just say that before? Gee, all back and then I think it needs a couple more variables. Application default flags. I don't remember. I did see it. Okay, let's use that. Oh, that was for the application. So fucking useless. What's it called? Signal connect. Can't find its own functions. Weird. Select type, containment. Pointer, signal, callback. Pointer, signal, callback. Data. You're not searching in the right place. What's this? Actually, that makes... That's a good idea. I could write it in C and then just... Brilliant. Spotting C library. What was the closest thing that I saw? I saw something... What header, translation... I really like this idea. Where did it go? Yeah. No, I don't need all of this. This is the right pain in the ass. I definitely do miss STL now. At least I had the window. Half tempted to go back. Yeah, fuck GTK. I'm like done with this shit. Going back to STL. Yeah, because I just need a fucking window. Was this it? Yeah. Let's go. Oops. Sig build. Was it? Yeah. I was here. Build that sig. Yep. I think I had an example, if I'm not wrong. What have I called the repo? Okay, it's just called Handmade. Oh, fucking empty. Do I even need this? back, and then I should at least open the window. And I'm guessing this should be okay. You know what? I'll take that. It's better than yeah. Switching back to STL3. I'll leave GTK for another day. Don't want to understand how GTK works at this point. All I want is a window. But what I will do is render clear. I'll get rid of this. Just print a blank window. Yep. If what I'll do is I'll go ahead, and it becomes a problem because case I did mention create our own renderer. So yeah, we'll figure that out later. And I think STL3 does have slightly better documentation than fucking GTK so far. Okay, I think I'll call it a day there. That was fucking long. To just reset back to where I started. Excuse me. Okay, either ways, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Hopefully we can move forward. Alright, have a good one.